Many people struggle to provide for themselves and their families due to poverty. Hi, I'm Ryan Thomas, and today I will be telling you guys about poverty in America. The poverty numbers have been up and down all throughout the years, but it's still a big problem. And whether it's due to bills, our economy, the government, or schooling, it's a big problem, and we need to make a change. In 2018, 38 million people in America lived in poverty. The rate was 11.8%, and of that, there were 13% were women and 11% were men, and this is according to poverty.org. And as you can tell, it's not just one gender, it is both genders that are in poverty. But numbers have gone up and down, mostly down now in the past years. In 2011, 46 million people lived in poverty in America. That was according to debt.org. But 6 years later, in 2017, that number was down to 39 million that lived in poverty, and that's according to poverty.ucdavis.edu. And although there's some people that might not have a job or live in an unstable house, there are some people that live in poverty that have a house and have a job, and you just can't tell. And this video here, thanks to the PBS NewsHour, will demonstrate that.
You guys want to do the chocolate chip or the sugar cookies first?
By all appearances, Lee Scazzari is living a comfortable suburban life. She baked cookies one recent afternoon with her 4-year-old twins at her mom's place in Shirley, Long Island, about 65 miles east of New York City.
Okay.
Scazzari owns an SUV.
Bye.
The girls spend their days at a nice daycare center, and Scazzari works a full-time job.
A lot of people look at me and they judge me just by looking at me like, okay, well, she has a job, she has a home, and her kids look very well taken care of. Why would she need any help at all?
Scazzari needs help because by official standards, she and her daughters live in poverty. Her job as a certified medical assistant pays just over $19,000 a year and offers no benefits. So Scazzari's on Medicaid, gets food stamps, and a government subsidy to pay for childcare she could never otherwise afford. This 30-year-old single mom lives in that 2-bedroom house with her mother and pays rent. Her car has almost 200,000 miles on it and is in such bad shape, Scazzari says she's afraid to drive it.
I live paycheck to paycheck. That's what it is right now. Yeah.
Do you have any savings?
So, as you can tell, it is still it's a big issue, and there are some people that don't try to help themselves. So there are many causes to poverty, and some we can control, and others we cannot. So some that we cannot control are the economy, the government, and medical bills. And all this is according to GOA.gov and poverties.org. So with our economy, there are many places that have high rates of poverty, but low income rates, and then vice versa for places with low poverty rates but high income rates. And I think this is kind of weird how if they're in poverty, they're not trying to do anything to help raise those rates. And then also with our government, the minimum wage is still very low. Our bills keep rising every year, and housing is also very expensive. And then with medical bills, you never know when you're gonna be in an accident, you're gonna get sick, and you're gonna be in the hospital. When that happens, you owe a lot of money, and you're kind of in a financial pickle. But so that just kind of throws things for a loop. But there are some things that we can control, like schooling and drugs and alcohol. So with schooling, if you can afford high school, I encourage everybody stays in it, as that may help you find a top-notch job that pays well. And then with drugs and alcohol, if that's a thing that you do and it's extensive and it's taking a toll on your life, that's bad, because you are spending money on your wants and not your needs. And that'll also factor into jobs later in life. that may hinder your ability to get a top-notch job. So I think we can help though with all these causes. I think that since we are students, we need to take action in our own schools. So the first thing that we could do is push our school board to get more, to offer more money management classes. By doing this will teach students how to learn more about money, how to spend it, how to save it, how to use it on certain needs and wants, help us pay taxes, so we just know more about it, and this can really impact our future. And like at my school, we only offer one class, but I never got a chance to take it because it was not, I didn't have to, and I feel like I am at a disadvantage after high school because I never learned how to do that kind of stuff. And also, is free tutoring. This could help students with bad grades. Most students with bad grades may either drop out or they just kind of lose all hope for school and they end up dropping out. So this could really help kids with bad grades. And so as young students, it's hard for us to help out, but we have to do something. And as I mentioned with the school board, if we push for that and they accept that and they agree to that, that can really help change lives of young kids. And also with the free tutoring, that can also really help change a kid's life. It can save a few kids from dropping out and then not getting a job later in life. But it will take time, but I believe that one step at a time, we can really help change the world and lower the poverty rate. Thank you.